night of gratitude. This is a way for our grateful families and our patients to thank the caregivers and staff at Cardinal Glennon. Our grateful patients and our families actually submit nominations, and we have, oh my goodness, more than 200 nominations. It's unbelievable how many we get every year. It's a true testament to the work that they do at Cardinal Glennon.
We don't take for granted the clinical care when we come to Cardinal Glennon, but this event gives us an opportunity for parents to express the intangible things and the presence that their caregivers mean to them. Certain ways that they interact with us that impact us forever and make us survivors of our experiences, and that's important for the healing process to be able to express our gratitude.
That's what makes Cardinal Glennon unique as well, that Cardinal Glennon even thought about this type of nomination to come from the patients and their families, because to me it honors those individuals that are going above and beyond, that they are sacrificing their personal time, that that the patient and the family are not just a number, they really are an extended family of Cardinal Glennon.
She has volunteered to come in to do surgeries, take her back to surgery when it's not even her department per se, just to make sure that Reagan is going back with somebody that she knows.
He said if this was happening to one of his kids, he would have been reacting the same way I was. And I think when you have a kid in the hospital, you kind of wonder, am I turning this into a bigger deal than what it is? And he made me feel like I wasn't.
I think I've got a lot of mother skills from Michelle. I mean, just knowing how to take care of him and I mean, it's just, we definitely wouldn't be home, that's for sure.
What Cassie was really able to help me to understand more than anybody else is that this is our story. It may not be the story we thought we were on, but instead of me rejecting it, she's really emphasized to me the importance of understanding, this is your story, this is what happened, this isn't something to ignore. Instead, we need to embrace it as partly what has molded our family into the family that we are today.
Mary Grace, she was wonderful. She would cry with the families when we cried. She would laugh when we shared memories of our loved ones, and it was just so touching, and she just made the families feel so welcome.
You always knew when it was serious, but you also knew that there was a treatment plan, and that she always had a way of explaining that to me that made me relaxed, at least as much as I could be.
What Dr. French has given her is the freedom not only to be just a kid, but a kid that understands who she is and how her body works and what she needs to be the healthiest. And she's really empowered and happy because she gets to make those choices for herself.
Cindy walked in, it was like all of a sudden I became calm, but she had to sit in that chair, she had to sit in that chair and say, Shannon, I have some bad news. She just grabbed me and hugged me and made me just at peace, and just calmed me down.
I can still remember him saying, there's nothing more than we can do. Him coming in and being honest with me was the thing that I needed most. It calmed me down. It made me accept what could be the inevitable, but more importantly, I knew I had somebody that cared for me and wasn't afraid to tell me the truth.
She's always such a supportive presence, not only for us as physicians, but the nurses there and the families that are there. And she often comments afterwards how privileged she is to be working with the rest of the team. And in reality, it's the other way around. We're privileged to have somebody with her background, with her sophistication and her concern for families and patients' welfares.
And really it has been my honor and privilege to work with all of you, and I hope that I can continue to have a few more years of working with you.
She said, let him get this kidney. And for me, that just means the world, absolutely. I will live the best life possible because you allow my life to go on.
There's so many people that I feel like we're family. It's just been an incredible journey. And I can't say thank you enough to all the people that I've had the privilege of working with for the last 35 years.
They're surrounded by families and they're surrounded by their colleagues, and they hear these stories of things that they know that they do every day and do subconsciously, and really just gives them a new energy to what they do every day.
It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And just all these people who I respect, who are my friends, who are my mentors, to say things like that about me, it's a night I'll never forget.
I mean, I think it sort of gives you a reminder that through all the thick and the thin and the stress and the nights and the hours and all the sadness, I mean, because there's a lot of sadness and a lot of very difficult sorts of things, the true impact that you can have in this profession.
Our mission is to give parents that vehicle to express their gratitude and also reignite pride in our caregivers in the work that they do every day and know that they're making a profound difference in the lives of our families.